forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose. I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Okay, so this is Captain Sam G. And I forgot to mention last time, and probably at the end of...
Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
And probably at the end of Injustice, but if you can think of superhero type games that you'd like to see me play...
I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
that you'd like to see me play, then suggest them in the comments and I may get around.
Or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Get around to them at some point. She's pretty persistent. So, we could just walk this way, but the greatest obstacle of all time is in our way and can't push it. Even though it's designed to be pushed, it's on wheels. No, too much of a hassle for Alan Wake. So, we'll take the easier, longer route.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
Okay, jukebox it is.
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't
It
murder
does that.
you in your
Get stuck.
sleep.
Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack.
Okay.
Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Time.
Mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you. Jeez.
Time to be the Fonz.
Tune number 6 in the jukebox. Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
And remember what Alan Wake said upon entering here. Small town, everyone knows everyone. We'll probably have to remember these characters ourselves. So just keep them in mind. Now let's go to Carl Stuckey. Oh, that isn't ominous. Do you want to talk at all?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stuckey,
want to die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible.
I
The
warned
waitress was
you
giving me a
about
headache.
but he
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
So yeah, she is...
Rose last week that she should change the bulb. This is what happens when you get sloppy.
She is also holding her own personal light in the daytime.
Remind them to change their bulbs always. To stay vigilant because darkness never sleeps.
So yeah, the town eccentric, but I guess we'll see how eccentric she really is as the game continues. Whether her fears are completely unfounded or not. So that's the ladies, and yeah, it looks like we've journeyed a lot further down the hall than I actually did. I don't know if that's just me thinking it, or if the game actually like stretches out the hall as you walk down it, but seems like I've walked a hell of a lot further than I actually have. Okay, let's get to Stuckey.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Well, okay, so that wasn't spooky at all. Everything seems to be
Cauldron
above
Lake
board.
is a special place. Very inspiring.
I'm sure it is. Well, okay, I'm going to, for some reason, trust you. Yeah, that's not going to be my downfall.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
You know what? For no reason at all. Let's just go back there.
I hadn't seen her leave, but the old lady was gone.
And there's a nice dark, ominous spot where she was stood. No, everything seems to be above board though. We can trust her. Nothing bad will happen from this.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Well, looks like I'm Tom now.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
So yeah, there's lots of dialogue in this game, and there's the wife just outside waiting for me. Good timing. It's important to pay attention to a lot of it because...
I'll be heading back to work as soon as Dr. Hartman gets here, Rose. Oh, but I'm not looking forward to the poison we have at the Park Cafe.
the details matter. Alright, let's get out of here.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Well, he looks like he's been through the ringer.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Ah, what a nice place.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Ah, yeah, lovely place. Me and the wife just gonna relax, have a nice holiday. Nothing bad'll happen. Nothing bad'll happen. You may wonder why I'm running away from her. There's something up top for Alan to comment on, and it's really important that I do go through all these things because, you know, it is a game about a writer And he does comment on lots of things, and, you know, it's a story. Everything adds up. Every detail matters. And can't sprint at this moment, because why would he want to? He's supposed to be here relaxing. Not sprinting, going berserk, going manic. Would have been nice if I could have just, you know, started up here. But it's fine. It's fine.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Okay, nice to know. Let's head back down. Alright then, let's check out the cabin. These birds don't seem too intimidated by me. They allow me to get really, really close up before they fly away. And is my wife following? Yep. Quite slowly though. Obviously she wants me to check out the cabin, make sure everything's secure.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
Power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it.
Yeah, don't you worry. First though, just gonna check things out very, very quickly.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before. Hello? Anyone here?
Because if I turn the generator on, I believe... Is that the same examine? Yeah, just there. I believe it pretty much just cuts through all this and I don't get to explore. Just take a quick look upstairs. Though I'm pretty sure some of these areas I cannot...
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Okay, very glad I did decide to come up here before turning on the generator because, yeah, you miss out on all of this.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Okay, so a guy in a diving suit just outside. Let's see if I can check this room. Yes, I can.
Like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
You know, I actually don't think I've ever been here before in the other times I played the game. Just make sure I don't miss anything. Nope. Nothing to interact with. If there's nothing to interact, nope. Just the shoebox there. Yeah, these ravens are not scared of me at all. They allow me to come right up close.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
So yeah, there are also radios and TVs about the place, and I'll be checking out every one of those I come across because, like I said, everything has been put in here for a reason. The details matter a hell of a lot.
The water was clear but dark. It looked very deep.
Okay, I'll come back out here a little bit later on as well. Because I swear there's another line that he says. Okay, a nice axe to remind me of the axe murderer that was chasing me in my dreams.
There's probably a fuse box or a generator in the shed.
Okay, cellar that I can't enter.
The island had once been the site for a love story. maybe it would be that again.
Well, hopefully so. And just make sure I check all the grounds.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
And we also heard about it whilst we were at the diner. Okay, so just the shed left with the generator inside.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Okay, let's start this thing up. Okay, hopefully that doesn't give out at any point. Wink, wink.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
And time
It
lapse.
was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Okay. Settling into dusk now. So all the lights are on inside because Alice, fear of the dark.
Alice? Honey? The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
So that would have just given us another opportunity to come outside because we might think that Alice is outside, but I've played this game so I know that she isn't.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Okay. It may not seem that important, but everything coming together, the whole piece, the whole story that's being written for us, all the details matter. And okay, can't go through either of those doors.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Well, alright then.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Our hero. Master of walking.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell?
Don't worry, I'm almost there.